Alright, I'm really excited about this video. So now that I have my own house, my mum was like, you can take all your stuff that's been taking up loads of space in my guest room for the last 15 years. So basically, I've collected a lot of my old possessions from when I was in primary school, secondary school, and I've got some of that in front of me now, and I thought it would be interesting if we looked through it. So I've got old school books, I've got my school uniform. Shall we put my school uniform on? I think we should. So for context, this was me at this point in my life. Here's me, Johnny and Ryan sat on our iPod Touches having a Temple Run competition. We weren't just sat on our phones being antisocial. We were playing Temple Run on the school bus to see who could get the highest score. And by the look on my face, I reckon I had that one in the bag. Ryan's looking pretty cocky. Johnny, on the other hand, he looks like he's having a bit of a nightmare. I'm not quite sure what's happening in this image. I don't think Andrew's quite sure either. But you can see my school uniform, and that's this thing right here. So let's put it on. I don't know where the tie is. The tie's amongst the stuff. We might get to it in a bit. Right, I'm going to take this jumper off for the first time in about a week and a half. Obviously, my shirt's got writing on from the last day of school. I think that's a tradition everywhere. If it isn't, it was a tradition to get your friends to sign your uniform on your last day. I'm still pretty annoyed that Gustad took up so much space. Why can't you be more like Roy, Gustad? Eh? I'm gonna go get changed into this. I imagine it's gonna be a bit small, because I did have a growth spurt shortly after I finished school. Okay, it's actually not too bad. I mean, my belly pokes out when I lift my arms up, and it's too short in the arms. But I reckon it's alright. Let's get our blazer on. This is weird. I hope I find my tie so that we can complete this outfit. We better. Also, it was Staindrop Comprehensive that I went to in County Durham. So if you go to Staindrop, cool. I suddenly feel quite overdressed. But no worries, let's go through this stuff. So box 1 doesn't actually contain any school stuff. It's just my Doctor Who figure collection. I have way more, but this is just one box. I was and still am a very big fan of Doctor Who. Take note of the customized Captain Jack. Me and my brother did this. Me and my brother like repainted him and remodeled him a bit. This is the original for comparison. But this isn't what this video is about, so we're gonna put this stuff away. What we got in this one? Let's find out. Here we go. Okay, it's totally more Doctor Who stuff. But, hang on. It's me Pupil of the Year trophy. I'm covering up the logo because I don't want you to know where I went to primary school. But that's right, I did get Pupil of the Year. There was actually only 55 people in my whole school, so getting Pupil of the Year is not as big an achievement as it sounds. There was literally 9 people in my whole year. And then as well as Pupil of the Year, oh, look at this little fella. It says, top marks in English 2007, Jack Welsh. I got 82 out of 100. I remember it well. 82 out of 100 in my English SATs. Do you still do SATs at primary school? And yeah, that was the top mark in my school. It's not a big deal though. This must be where the school stuff is. Plus he's also here. Good girl. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, yep, that's school stuff. Oh my god. So it's primary school and secondary school mixed together. But this is my personal record of achievement. 2005 to 2006. There's little me. What was this, year 4? I'd have been like, I don't know, 10 or something. This school year, I have enjoyed geography because we went on trips and did surveys. I also enjoyed DT because we made lots of interesting things with Mrs. Russell. I also think I improved on my spelling, but I still need to practice. Still do need to practice my spelling. I have also enjoyed coming into class 3 because we do more interesting things. Yeah, there were only 3 classes in our primary school, and then you were just like put into multiple years. So you had like reception, and year 1 and 2 was in class 1. I am looking forward to being in year 6 because hopefully we will do even more interesting things. Very insightful, Jack. Nice one. Okay, I know what this is because I had like a quick look through some stuff already. This is me leavers book. So another thing we did in our last day of secondary school is people like write something nice about you to remember. So that should be quite interesting to look at. Staindrop 2007 to 2011. Christ, I'm old. Whoa! Look at bloody Johnny with his fancy handwriting. This is the guy with the long hair that I was playing Temple Run with. I'm an awesome person with a funny, generous personality. I thoroughly enjoyed the time we have had together, and I hope it continues at college. Our bike rides are the stuff of legend. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty mental. Hold on to your hats for this one. Remember my old channel, Sam's Most Apricots? You remember the duck that I had a sword fight and gunfight and stuff with? This is the guy that played the duck. Jack, we didn't really see eye to eye in year 7. But now you're a good mate. Yeah, there was some mad drama between me and Malcolm in year 7. Oh, look at that. Lots of memories like FMG, making YouTube videos, and football commentary on the yard. You're a nice lad and a really good mate. Malcolm Glennie, the duck. Oh, Jack, I just want to say thank you for making me welcome when I just started / moved to Staindrop, and for being kind when I tried to start YouTube. Thank you for making my life more enjoyable. Oh, Tom, I didn't deserve that. When I was like awkward and insecure, Tom was even more awkward and insecure. whatever. And there was like a few times when I joined in on people being a bit harsh to him, and I still feel awful about that. Well, look at this one from Andrew. Keep making videos, they're great. Sorted, mate. This is the Sam that Sam Smells of Apricots, my first YouTube channel, was named after. That is mental. This is a wholesome one. Jack Massey Welsh, my good old primary school friend. Awesome lad, great friend, really intelligent. Brackets, as I am not, as I probably spelt that wrong, lol. Videos are great, keep it up, mate. Hope you're really successful. Best of luck, stay in touch. Okay, that's enough looking through the black book. At this point, I want to say, I've been trying this more kind of, it's not quite vloggy, but it's kind of vloggy stuff. And the videos aren't really performing very well, but I'm enjoying doing them, so I'm going to kind of keep trying. If you are enjoying this stuff, then please do click that like button and just watch it to the end to help me out with the watch time. And then it might start getting recommended to an audience that likes this kind of stuff. You don't have to, but I would appreciate that. Jack Welsh, 8 set 1 art. Okay, so this was my art book when I was in year 8. What's this? I don't care. Right, what was my art like? Oh, look at that. That's unreal. I nailed that little drawing of that little fella. Go on, son. That one, not so much. I'm not as impressed by that, I'll be honest. Guys, what do you think of my diggery-doo? So it looks like we had to design a shoe. Obviously, I put my YouTube channel on it, no worries. And that's the end of Jack Welsh 8 set 1 art. Quite underwhelming, really, I'm not gonna lie. Just noticed there's a stain on me blazer. That's a nightmare, that. Let's check the pockets, just in case there's... Oh my god, there's actually something in my pocket. There's an Alpine Light wrapper. Is there a sell-by date? Best before the 16th of the 5th, 2012, that says. Well, that goes back in my pocket. Don't mind if I do. Jack Welsh 9B English homework. Cool. Jack Welsh 9B maths. Whoa, this maths book says full on the beginning. It must be absolutely chock-a-block with maths equations. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is my year 6 English book. So bear in mind, I was the best in English in my whole year. There better be some good stuff in here. Objective, to write their own myth. Success criteria, to write in the style of a myth, to write paragraphs. Okay, so I was what, 11, 10 or something here? This is going to be mental, this. Can we get some, like, cool music, please, Kai? Many years ago, when man did not exist, and when monkeys ruled the earth, ostriches did not look how they did today. Oh no, they look completely different. They looked like a little ball of feathers, with 2 eyes... What does that say? Poking out and a couple of legs. My spelling is atrocious. Goodness me. One day, Ostrich was walking along the stony path beside the fast-flowing river when suddenly Monkey jumped down from an old tree and shouted, "Where your rent money?" Alright. Ostrich replied hastily, I haven't got it yet. Well, in that case, it's time for the punishment, matey, said Monkey. Ostrich ran as fast as the speed of light. Whoa, look at that simile. That got highlighted. But Monkey, being Monkey, caught him and grabbed his head and pulled it with all his might. And that's why ostriches have such long necks with no feathers on them, because they were never supposed to have them. What an excellent myth, Jack. Well done. See, you cannot say that I didn't earn this. So I've gone ahead and I've found my year 7 art book. So this is a year previous to this quite disappointing one, when my spirit hadn't been broken by the education system. So there's some pretty good stuff in here. Alright, not a great start, I'll give you that one. But watch this. Whoa! So I think this is like you just have to put stuff about yourself on it in the form of pictures. So I've got the words laughter. I've got my favourite doctor, Doctor Who, obviously. I really like Doctor Who. A dog is my favourite animal. Obviously, I couldn't find these words in newspapers, so I just wrote them and hoped no one would notice. I enjoy a good walk. That is still true to this day. I'm not keen on sport. I think that's meant to be a self-portrait of myself. Good effort. Why you gotta sound so sarcastic, teacher? Well, look at that. That's unbelievable. That's a bit trippy, that, isn't it? I really like Doctor Who. Everything's just Doctor Who related. Oh, and that's it. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Oh, mate, that actually kind of looks like old me, to be fair. I reckon I nailed that. Oh, my God. We have just found my school report from 2006. 13 years old. Right, let's find out if any teachers bitched about me. Nah, I reckon we're looking alright. Jack is a very capable boy who can be relied upon to produce a high standard of work. He's generally a thoughtful and quiet member of the class, although at times he can become silly, and this is becoming more frequent. I was never silly. Do you want to grow up and learn to take a joke once in your life? We've got another one. This is my school report from 2005, so this was a year earlier. We are going straight to bloody bloody general comments again. Here we go, this looks better. Positive attitude, well-mannered, superb example. Oh yes, that's right. Mature approach, independent. He has a good sense of humor and enjoys sharing a joke with children and adults alike. God, it all went wrong a year later in 2006, didn't it? Goodness me. This is so weird to look through. I mean, I will level with you guys. The only reason I'm recording this video is so that I can claim the 100-mile trip to my parents' house to pick this stuff up as a business trip. Okay, we've just gone really OG. We are now at 2004. Look at that little cheeky fella. I've enjoyed history and learning about ancient Egypt. The hieroglyphics were my favorite topic because we had a go at writing our own hieroglyphics on papyrus. Look at this Comic Sans. This is unbelievable. Next year I will improve on my spellings because I sometimes get them wrong. 2004 Jack never did improve on his spellings. Whoa! Who's this absolute thug? I look older there than I do now. What is going on? Student Planner 2009 to 2010 I think this is. Yes it is. Absolute bad lad. Look at me writing on things with Tipex. This is crazy. So for some reason my friend Glip wrote his name on every single page. This is crazy stuff. So it looks like I folded every page once it got to that date. Didn't stop Glip writing on them though, did it? I think this is meant to be like a homework diary thing. I don't know. Ben and Jack's does the pen work lines/squiggles. Whoa. Ben and Jack were bloody some mad little fellas, weren't they? Oh my god, this is mental. So Katie wrote her name, and then someone underneath, probably this mad lad, put smells of, and then I reckon that said poo. Go on, son. Here's a surprisingly solid drawing of an ostrich.
Did you guys know that ostriches used to have really short necks until they couldn't pay their rent, and then a monkey pulled it out really long?
Alright, hands up. Who drew a willy in me names and addresses? It's all a bit mental on this page as well. I bum sheep. Brilliant. That's a good one, that one. Thanks whoever did that. Interestingly, we've also got the line, what's the point? We're all gonna die one day. Oh my god, I think I found some really OG stuff. This Buzz Lightyear folder is bringing back some weird nostalgia. I think this got like all my achievements from when I was a child, and I mean like really young. So let's take a look. What is going on here? It must have been a theme park that I designed. What is going on here? A note home to tell you that Jack Welsh has worked really well at school today. I am really pleased. Oh! Oh my god, this is the stuff I'm talking about. So page 1, the Clean Teeth Award. This certificate is presented to Jack Welsh for looking after their teeth by cleaning them regularly. Date, the 3rd of the 8th, 2000. Oh my god. That was me in the year 2000, I think. Bloody hell, it's Huggy. Right, I think we should save this really old stuff for if people are interested in part 1. It can be focused more on sort of early primary school. And we'll keep this video to mainly secondary school. Oh, so I found my 2012 planner. You can see that this one's much tidier than my 2010 one. Basically, the teachers just started sucking the fun out of everything. You started getting punished if your planner was a mess. So when you take a look through this one, it's just homework and there's no little funny scribbles. You'd get a detention if your parent hadn't signed your planner. My mum had way better things to be doing with her time than signing a bloody blank planner. Look at that. So in May, my mum hadn't signed it, so my form tutor, he put a little condescending question mark. For God's sake. That is so sad that the fun was taken out of the planners. I don't know where my school tie is. I want my tie. We need to complete the outfit. Hang on, I'm gonna go look for it. I got it. So we got these uniforms in our final year. Previous to that, we just had jumpers. The blazer seems a bit silly to me. It's because the school got officially named an academy instead of just a school. So they were trying to make us fancier than we actually were. But they still gave us clip-on ties. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the tie definitely takes the fashionableness out of this. I definitely look like a school child again. Kai, if you want to bring me playing Temple Run back up, we can have a little bit of a side-by-side comparison. I'll hold my little phone. If you want to see a part 2 of this video, let's get the video to 20,000 likes, let's say that. And once again, if you enjoyed this, I'm trying this different kind of content, and it would be amazing if they could start picking up a bit. So liking, commenting, subscribing, it just helps out with the algorithm a bit. It is weird wearing this. It's really weird. Hopefully you enjoyed me looking through my stuff, and hopefully it wasn't just fun for me and not really that interesting for you guys. God, my tie would never sit straight, I can remember this. Sort yourself out, why is that happening? Okay, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.